So we're the Windons. This is Titus, our son. I'm Lloyd, and this is Haley. The mission field and the heart for missions and the heart for the impoverished nations started in 2008. Heidi Baker preached a message and shared her life story, showed some videos, and it just broke my heart. I had an encounter with God in the middle of the conference in reference to the mission field, and knew from the point of 2008 that is something that God was laying on my life and in my heart. It was a very eye-opening experience, and I knew that that's what I wanted. Not only to go there to serve, but I knew that I would experience God in the lives of these people in a way that I never could here in America. And I know that not only am I going there because I'm called to go there, because I know that the Lord wants me to serve there, but there's also something that the Lord wants to do to my heart by allowing these people to bring change into my life. And that's why I believe that He's calling us to the mission field. So God put on my heart to start a ministry called Mission Kingdom Ministries, and that's exactly what it's about. It's about bringing the kingdom to the mission field, the revelation of God's kingdom, the fact that it's on the inside of people, to govern them, their mind, their will, and their emotions. For righteousness, peace, and joy, and just to serve as laborers for the harvest. The Lord spoke to me and told me that the assignment that's been laid in my life that I found out about early on and watched kind of grow, all the doors were getting ready to open. He said to me that doors were going to open up all over the world, and then right after that, I knew that I was supposed to go to the next Heidi Baker conference. While I was waiting in line at the conference, waiting in line to get a seat, a man came up to me, and he was speaking Portuguese. He was looking right in my eyes like he's known me his whole life, and I had never met this man, and I do not speak Portuguese yet. And so I just was kind of confused, but he walked up to me and just shook my hand, placed his hand on his shoulder while he was speaking Portuguese, looked right into my eyes, and then he said, "The doors of Africa have opened to you, my friend." And then he began speaking Portuguese again, and then walked away like that didn't even happen. And at first, a state of confusion ended up with an overwhelming presence of God inwardly, that this was a word from Him spoken through somebody else, and so I was overwhelmed due to the presence of God and the word that was spoken.
I began reading about missionaries right after I got saved while I was in college, and it put a hunger in my heart to just to yearn for something more than what I was experiencing, and excited about reaching other people across the globe. And I've always been interested in other cultures. I've always been drawn to people in my spheres of influence that have been kind of different from me, and just wanting to know people and wanting to understand them and minister God's love to them.
So we're blessed by the assignment that God has laid in our life, and we're honored that you took this time to spend with us to watch this video. Check out missionkingdom.org, missionkingdom.org. It has our bios. It'll have a blog on there that's frequently updated. We'll have a newsletter that's given monthly, and just beautiful photographs of the landscape and some of the assignments that were sent within Mozambique. We'll be serving in the Dondo, Mozambique, the Sofala province of Dondo, Mozambique. If the Lord lays it on your heart to intercede for us, that's probably the greatest thing that you can do. We'll also have on missionkingdom.org the opportunity to invest into the vision that God has laid in our hearts and to invest into other countries.
So we'd like to thank you for stopping in and listening to our video and taking the time to hear our story. We appreciate you and appreciate your prayer support as well.